Hi, art darlings. No, the art here with another art adventure, speed painting, speed drawing. Today, I want to talk about art trends. As you can see, this piece here, I did the strawberry dress. This piece was done last summer, towards the end of the summer, because the strawberry dress trend was kind of a big thing last summer. People were either buying it to wear it to take pictures of it, or artists were drawing pictures of their OCs or other random characters in the strawberry dress. And for me, that wasn't my thing. I didn't like the pink dress. I didn't understand its appeal. And then I saw one of my favorite artists. She did the strawberry dress challenge, but she did it with the black strawberry dress. And she kind of went there with her, I don't know if it's OCs, but her like kitty fashion things that she did. And I was like, I want to do that. I want to do the black strawberry dress. But I was like, I was having a real hard time drawing faces. Like I was getting really good at drawing bodies, but then I just had a tough time like drawing the eyes and the nose and the mouth, and I didn't want to do that. And so I decided, I think this was like the starting of me figuring out that I want to do pumpkin heads and go into making spooky cute art for my theme or what I want to do, what's my inspiration, that sort of thing. And I drew a pumpkin head for it. I'm not quite sure where the idea came from, but it kind of sparked that. Like I wanted to do spooky cute art. I did a headless waitress. I don't know if I showed that piece. Probably not, but you can check it out on my Instagram. Um, and doing the headless waitress made me realize that I wanted to make spooky cute art. But I wasn't quite sure how to do that, and so I decided to start doing pumpkin heads. Now, pumpkin heads wasn't like a complete original idea. There was other people who had done pumpkin heads, but I hadn't seen any like cute pumpkin heads, and so I kind of went with it, making that spooky cute look. And so my thing today is, should you do art trends? And my thing is yes, you should. It's a great way to practice, especially this way. It helps you find your niche, what you want to do with your art, and go for it, I would say. Like I said before, it's tough because certain art trends might not be in your style, like doing the pink dress version of this, but make it your own style. I made this more witchy goth-like, using the tattoos and that sort of thing, and making it the black dress pertain to my aesthetic of what I wanted to do with my art. It also is easy enough for people to notice you, especially when Instagram was good at using hashtags, like, because you would do the hashtag strawberry dress or art challenge 2020, and then people could see your rendition of it and like it, and maybe look at your other things and like your other pieces, and that's how you gain followers or gain people to take notice or share your work, so then it grows that way. Doing art challenges, I think, is important to do as a very young artist, a youngling starting out in the art world, especially like digital or traditional, because it also gives you a starting point, especially with art block. I had done a video about art block. I think I talked about doing like art trends and stuff, like doing the 6fanarts challenge, or doing mermaid or inktober or anything like that, because it makes you think and process and challenge yourself to be creative in what the person or the prompt list is based upon. So with the strawberry dress, yes, it's very like the people have to be in the strawberry dress, but do they have to be people? Could they be animals? Could they be pumpkin heads? Could they be men? Could they, like, they could be anybody could wear this dress and people would love it. They'll find what they like about it. For the Six Fan Arts Challenge, you get to interact with your audience. They get to tell you or ask you which six characters you want to draw. And if you get a lot of requests, you get to pick six, and then maybe you keep the other ones for later and make another one. That's what I did with my six fan arts. I had quite a few pieces, and so I decided to do two six fan arts, and then I proceeded to then make my Horror Hotties series with the Six Fan Arts Challenge. Again, going with the whole, like, my niche is spooky cute, so I went with the Horror Hotties because, you know, spooky, but then make them cute in a way, kind of, but like still give them their awesome amazingness that they are as horror hotties. But other art trends like mermaid and inktober give you a chance to kind of be creative, but within have restrictions. And some people don't like restrictions, and that's fine. That's when you start to make your own prompt lists. That's what I've done recently in the past few times that I have done mermaid or inktober, because most of the time I'm just like, I don't want to do these. I tried to do the list one year. I tried to go for the full 31 days for inktober, and it just didn't work for me. I tried to set it into a theme as well. It kind of worked for my theme. It was Dungeons and Dragons, but I eventually started to fall through with it because I eventually started to compare myself to other people and their ideas of what the prompt list was, and it wasn't for me. I wanted to make my own list, so not this past year, but the year before, or no, this past year, I did Monster Babes. Still going with that theme. I did Monster Girls as my theme, and I did all 31 days. And I was really proud of myself because I liked my pieces. I like a lot of my pieces. Some of my pieces, looking back on them, could use a little more work. It was a very rushed progress or project because I needed to do 31 days and I wanted to get them done in a timely manner so that way I didn't have to struggle trying to finish it or getting it done or being behind, that sort of thing. So some of them aren't where I think they should be. If I wanted to, maybe I could do like a Monster Girl redo of some of those pieces. And I also went with a traditional style. I think that's also a great way to have art trends, is to maybe do it in a different material or medium that you're not used to. I did my mermaid and inktober pieces in the traditional style because it's fast and easy to do instead of like drawing it, and then what I have to do for digital is either scan it or take a picture and then do all the line art and the coloring, and those steps can be long and tedious, and I don't like it sometimes. But with the art trends, I do traditional because I can get it done fast enough and be kind of freeing in my creativity and trying and experimenting. And I had talked about this last time about artists experimenting and how a lot of artists don't do that anymore. And it's really sad because they're all about like, I want my audience to be engaged, but if they don't like the experiment that I posted, then I'm not going to do it anymore. And I don't want to be that way. I want to experiment. I want to see how my art and the like grow or progress into something different, and that's really great to see. And it's just hard with social media because they shoot that stuff down and you're just kind of left there floundering. But I've really tried to put forward that I'm not going to worry about the following count and worry more about the engagement and interaction that I get with the people that I have. Because I have quite a few people that I enjoy seeing their icon like my stuff, or they comment and say, "This is really cool, I really like this, keep going with this." And that's what gets me to go. Not the numbers, but the people who've been with me either at the beginning or came in a little bit later and have stuck with me. And that's the best part about it, I would say, is getting those reoccurring people pushing you along. I think that's a great way to have yourself be that way. And so, I guess in conclusion, art trends can be annoying to see if it's constantly there, but I think it can help everyone in the long run with their growth and their progress and being able to step outside their comfort zone, or to be able to take that trend and make it their own and change it in their own style. What I like to do, I guess not like to do, is I will do the art trend later on in like the year or the month. I don't do it right away because I also have other pieces that I record, or not record, I post or I make, and so I have like a schedule that I post these on. Sometimes I'll post the art trend at the same time, but most of the time it might be like a month after the trend was really popular. I mean, you still get some people interested in it, and maybe you're the one that picks it back up for everyone else, which I find really funny. I don't think I've ever done that, but one can think that they do. There's been a few art trends that I've done that like months have passed, and then people are like, "Oh, I guess this is going around again," and I'm like, it's not really going around again, it's just people finally getting around to doing it. And so people then redo the challenge. They're like, "Well, here's my other take on it," and you're like, "Oh, so does that mean I have to do it again?" So then it becomes this cyclical cycle of art trends going on and on and on. But it's nice to see the progress. I like when people do the trend and then redo it, and then you see a different side of it. And so with that, I think that is all I have for you today. I hope you are well, and I will see you next time. So I went over just a little bit on my end card, which is totally fine. It's how it is. I just want to point out there that don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like what you saw. Also, like and maybe ring the bell for notifications. I know my schedule for videos is not that great, but I try and post when I can. I have at least 3 more videos after this one to post. I will try and get those out this summer before the school year starts. Again, you can also find me on Instagram. I am now streaming on Twitch, so you can find me on there as well. I stream Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays is my art corner days, and then Thursday is my gaming corner day. I haven't had an actual gaming corner day yet, but I'm hoping that will change this week. But I've had quite a few art corner pieces, so you can also check those out on my Twitch channel. You can also find me on Ko-fi, where I have my coffee shop, where you can buy any of my awesome stickers, magnets, pins, prints. I also do embroidery as well. If you want, you can also just leave me a tip for a nice cup of green tea. And like always, make sure you're staying hydrated, and I will see you all next time. Bye!